Woo! Hey, what is going on, y'all? It's your boy Larry Long Jr. back again for this week's Midweek, Midday Motivational Minute. I can't believe that we made it. Come on in, make yourself at home, take a seat, put a smile on your face. I can't believe it. Goodness gracious, today, December 28th, episode number 52, 52 weeks. Woo! We are here at the end of the year. So great to see everyone. Hope everyone is feeling great during this season. We're about to turn the page. Not yet. We got a couple more days, but we're about to turn the page into 2023. Go ahead and let me know. I got two questions for you. As you reflect back on 2022, I know I asked what you're going to do. What did you do? What were the highlights of your year in 2022? Let me know where you're tuning in from. Thank you, Chris. As well as let me know what were some of those signature highlights of 2022. Now, if we're going to talk about the highs, let's also talk about the lows. What were some of those lowlights or key learnings that you had throughout the year? It's kind of crazy. I'm going to take my time during this session because I had to reflect. I had to think about, hey, Larry, if you're going to ask other people their highlights, what were your highlights? As well as what were your lowlights as well? So as I think about it, really, the way to sum up 2022 for me was signature experiences as well as new learnings and growth. This was my first full year as a professional full-time speaker and MC. I became an author, and I can tell you there were some ups and some downs. There were some high highs. And there were some low lows. There were some twists and some turns. There were some adventures followed by some misadventures. But I can tell you what, the signature experiences, the fun that we had certainly made it all. The new experiences, the signature experiences, the key learnings, the help in the serving people really made it all. So as I look back, and I don't know if anyone else does this, but I had to look back at my pictures and I thought, January, how was I feeling in January? I was feeling great. I was coming off of a high. I just emceed an event in San Francisco where I got to introduce Neon Deion Sanders, who I had his poster up behind me in my college dorm room. I got a picture with Neon Deion when he was playing baseball. So I was coming off of that high. December 31st of 2021, I just played golf in Jacksonville, Florida with my little man, my son. That allowed me to hit my goal of playing golf in 20 different states. So I came in to 2022, popping my collar. I was feeling myself. I said, oh, Larry, you are awesome. It's time to spread that awesomeness to everyone else. What's going on, my old neighbor, Rashana Price? She's the queen of awesomeness. I love it. But as I look back, I said, January, what you going to do, Larry? Well, I took my behind and I had a layover in Minnesota. I think it was minus 11 degrees. I said, I'm not built for it tough. It's kind of cold. But I was on my way out to South Dakota. And I never would have imagined I'd be at South Dakota. I got to rock the gold mic at Mount Rushmore, got to check out Crazy Horse. And while I was doing all this sightseeing, I also got to work. I had an engagement, two engagements at Black Hill State University and Western Dakota Tech. So that's how we started off the year. And actually, before that, I got to speak with some sport management students at Elon, which was absolutely off the chain. In February, we rolled into the second month. I got to take my behind to some warmer weather down in South Florida. I got to speak to the South Florida Speakers Academy. It's the chapter of the National Speakers Association. Thank you, Jeremy Torres. It was awesome. Got to play some golf with James Henderson. Got to meet the president, Rachel Henderson. It was great seeing Laura, great seeing Ann McNeil. All my people was down there in warm, sunny Florida. Right after that, got to roll it back down to Florida. We went to Orlando for the NSA Thrive, the winter workshop. It's in San Antonio coming up this year. Can't wait. I'll be in San Antonio in March of next year. But I was in Orlando, got to meet Simon T. Bailey, one of my speaker heroes, role models. Got to meet up with him for coffee, just got to pick his brain, got to learn so much. And then we rolled it over into March. March 1st, headed to Atlanta. I went straight from Orlando to Atlanta, had an awesome experience, signature experience of a content house. Now, I know some of y'all might be saying, what in the world is an old man like you doing in a content house? I asked myself the same thing, but it was amazing. Got to chop it up with Morgan, GB, Alexine, Jed, James Buckley, John Barrows, Chris from the Barrows team, Devin. Oh, it was just amazing. Had the camera crew, and we just created content. And it was just a great learning from other content creators, how their mind works, how they think, how they do their craft day in and day out. Just an amazing learning, an amazing signature experience. We got to do some philanthropic endeavors, got to volunteer our time to pick up trash around the park that was there. It was just an amazing experience. So that was in Atlanta to start off March. Came back home and got to see the Charlotte FC football team, football club, FC. That's soccer for all those folks that are ready for some football. Omaha, we got to call an audible on that. But it was the opening game, home game for the Charlotte FC. I think it was 77,000 fans. It was rocking in there. I don't know. Maybe it was 40-something thousand. It was a lot of people. But maybe a little foreshadowing about that soccer. I'll get to that. But that was March. Absolutely amazing. Trey kicked off his baseball season, and just seeing him bop out home runs, something I wish I could have done. He's got power out the wazoo. I got the speed. He's got the power. But that was amazing. Got to go back to Orlando. Got the keynote for National Sales Network. Thank you to Hugh. Thank you to the whole team. Hugh Pinto, that's my dog. Stay awesome. April. Ooh, only one way to sum up April. The Masters. I got to work at the Masters down in Augusta National. And for all those that are following along, go ahead and fill in. Let me know, what was your highlight or highlights of this past year? And what were some of the key learnings, the lowlights, the things that you're like, that's a learning lesson right there. For me, I learned that it was awesome being at the Masters. Got to see my cousin, Tiger. Yeah, some of y'all are out there saying, hold up, he ain't your cousin. Quiet, please, Larry. Well, yes, Tiger Woods is my cousin. I'm Larry. Hit it in the woods. But boom, that's a bad dad joke right there. Hey, we got to keep this thing light. It's December 28th. Oh, my goodness. We made it. Just about. The finish line is near. And then we're going to start again with 2023. Who you going to be in 2023? But the Masters, just an amazing signature experience. I'm contemplating, do I want to return again next year? It was, I was working merchandising, so they put a brother to work, but it was certainly a fun experience. We had more baseball in April, and then we rolled into May. And May stood out for one particular reason. Yes, Jolt launched my book. Never would have thunk it. Who would have imagined? Larry Long Jr., author. And it was just crazy because we had the Jolt launch party in Maryland. All my peeps came out in Maryland. Oh, represented. Thank you so much, friends, family, just showing me nothing but love. And in May 19th was the official date. And it wasn't too long after that, Maria got to go back to her hometown of Argentina. That was a signature experience for me to witness, just the experiences with her mom, with her family, with her friends, just celebrating, just having a good old time. So that was a little foreshadowing there with her going back to Argentina, if you know what I mean. Yeah, we're going to get to that. But let me see. As we went from May, we rolled into June. And I got to do a Jolt launch party here in my hometown of good old Raleighwood, RTP. Just thank you to all my friends that came out to support. Absolutely amazing. Got the roll to Lexington, Kentucky. Got to speak for ODK, Omicron, Delta Kappa. That was a treat. It's an organization, association I belong to. I officially joined the NSA Carolinas board, which was amazing. And then Bon Voyage. We went on a cruise, a Disney cruise, which y'all might know. Mickey is a crook, but Mickey does it right. That cruise Ooh, we were out there in the seas, could see Cuba in the distance, went to the Bahamas, went to the private island. We just had an absolute blast, the entire family. Another signature experience. And we capped it off. We topped it. We started it with chilling in Miami, which you can't beat. Miami, South Beach. We had a good old time. And then Trey, his team, we came back, his baseball team, they were making their little League World Series run. So he got to get into the mix, which proud papa moment. It was awesome to experience. Got to see little Lucia playing tennis. She was getting it in as well. Yeah, getting her Venus and Serena on. Absolutely loving it. Now we rolled into July. Some highlights from July. Got to share the stage, got to speak with my coach, Kristen Frey. We got to speak to I think it was the Raleigh Chamber Young Professional Network, July 7th. I'll never forget that date. That was absolutely an amazing experience. Rolled that in to NSA Influence down in Nashville, Nash Vegas. My wife came. We celebrated our 16th wedding anniversary, which was a blast. We rolled from there right into New York. And here goes where a big low light came. I caught the vid. I caught the COVID. I said, good, googly muggly. I guess it was a super spreader event. And yeah, I didn't have my mask on. They caught me slipping. Oh, I wouldn't wish it upon anyone. That COVID, it lit me up. I was down for about 4 days. I was out for about 2 weeks. I was in a fog, the COVID fog. So that was a low light right there in July, but rallied back. And rallied back, came back in August. I want to say thank you to Jim Roberts. Thank you, Jim. He brought me into Wilmington to speak with his new network for entrepreneurs in Wilmington. Had a good old time. I got to go back, and thank you to Trip Durham. Got to go back and speak with a group of sports marketers at UNCW a few weeks later in August as well. Kids went back to school, but before that, got to go to Warner Robins, my son, Little League, Southeast Regional. Amazing experience. These are memories, experiences that will last a lifetime. And I encourage each and every one of y'all. I know for me, and I'll share it next week, but one of my goals for next year is signature experiences. I want to have 8 signature experiences that I can look back on 2023 and say, that was a signature experience. That was a new experience. That was an amazing experience that's going to last a lifetime. As we rolled into September, my son's birthday on the 15th, we celebrated. Went to Great Wolf Lodge with the fam, with his friends. Had a blast at Great Wolf Lodge in September. And then Trey started playing soccer, which is some more foreshadowing. There's football in the air. And then in September, we also had 2 MC events. Got to MC, got to rock the mic, had a blast. Designed for Joy, their charity event. Raleigh Metro Sherm. Thank you, Josh. Thank you, Olivia. Just an amazing way to wrap up September. Now we roll into the home stretch. And in October, I'll speed this up. I can't wait to see what y'all got in terms of your highlights and lowlights and key learnings for 2022. But October, Lucia's birthday. And we got to celebrate with a Minecraft birthday party. That was memorable. We had the bouncy bounce in the back. Everyone was awesome, having a good old time. But then one of the huge highlights, the Flip the Script bus tour. Got to join Beck Holland, Keenan, Guillaume, good old G, Charlotte, Daniel and his video crew, Paul, our tour manager. 18 days, 12 cities on a bus across the U.S. An amazing experience, an awesome experience that I will never, ever, 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 ever forget. And that's what I'm talking about, signature experiences. I want more of that. I see some people on here. I was talking earlier, golf and sales is on the horizon. I think we're coming to Pinehurst in April. For anyone out there that likes sales, loves sales, likes golf, likes chopping it up and masterminding, taking their game to the next level with like-minded people, you need to come on out. Golf and sales, hit me up if you have any interest. Coming in April to Pinehurst, North Carolina. Beautiful weather, beautiful courses. Going to have an absolutely amazing time. I guarantee it's going to be a signature experience in 2023. Guaranteed. So as I look into November, I had the opportunity, came back from the bus tour. Ooh, I was still trying to catch up on sleep, still trying to get my sea legs. Oh, Larry, you're on the bus, not on the cruise. But essentially, I got to work at the North Carolina Chamber, their women's event, which was a highlight. Working that event, serving on a panel, talking about something serious, which is fun. Yeah, we got serious about fun. And that fun rolled in to December. Because when I look into December, the World Cup had already started. And now I got to watch the passion of my wife, the passion of my son. And I got to experience the passion of Argentina. Yeah, we're going to have to put another star on there. Sorry about that, G. Sorry about that, Charlotte. We had to do France dirty. But yeah, Argentina winning. So those were some of the highlights, some of the lowlights. We had planned to take a trip to Spain, a family trip. With the war going on, the conditions overseas, we said, hey, we don't want to risk it, but hopefully we can go ahead and roll that over in the next year. Another challenge, another low light was the lumpiness of this business that I'm in. The speaking business is it's hit, whoop, or it's miss. It's up and it's down. I looked through my quarters in Q1, bumping. Q2 was okay. The bus came out. Q3, I said, uh-oh, Houston, we have a problem. Q4, I said, we got to shake it up, shake it up, shake it up. And that's why I'm so excited about 2023. Next week, I'll share some of the goals, some of the things I'm excited about as we approach 2023. But for now, go ahead and let me know, where are you tuning in from? And what were some of your highlights? What were some of your key learnings from 2022? Let's see, who do we got here? Chris Crawl, great energy. Hey, it takes one to know one, Chris. I appreciate it. Lou, it was a pleasure meeting you, a pleasure catching up with you in Florida. Thank you so much. Lou Balco, big LB in the house. Hey, Chris, thank you so much for sharing. Visited New York City. What an awesome place. I love to hear that. My man Carson, you were one of my highlights this year, tuning in from St. Louis to Lou. Yeah, we got the Golden Arch. I can't wait to meet you in person. Hopefully we can make that happen in 2023. Yeah, Chris, shouting out St. Louis, best food around. I don't know about the best food around, but yeah, I'm sure the grub is great in the Lou. What is going on, Paul? Great to see you. Congratulations on your first full year as a speaker and publishing your book. Thank you so much, Paul. As I look back on the year, it was full of learnings. It was full of life, living experiences. We laughed, we cried, we lived, we learned, we loved, we did it all. And I'm super excited about doing it again. Let's run it back in 2023. Yes, Lou, Coach Prime time. Woo! Either you love him or you hate him. I'm in the love camp. I love Neon Deion Sanders, Coach Prime. Love what he's doing. Sue, thank you for tuning in. Low light, challenge in finding new business that align to my employer's ICP. I know the feeling. And we're going to make sure that we take action to change that in the new year. Highlight, living near the beach. Oh, life's a beach. I'm about to head to the beach for the new year. Got to work on my tan. Living near the beach and enjoying every season on the beach. So thank you so much for sharing both your highlight and your low light and your key learning, which we're going to roll over that momentum. We're going to roll over that learning from 2022 into 2023. Carson, oh man, I love it as well. It was a tough year, but amazing highs. Lows come with the highs. The journey is the reward. And I encourage everyone to go back and reflect. January, February, March, look at every month, every quarter, see if there's trends, see what you can pick up, what nuggets you can gain from reflecting. And I know we want to look forward, but sometimes we got to hit the brakes. We got to slow down in order to speed up. I'm heading to Charlotte tomorrow for a little mastermind strategy session with some fellow speakers. Thank you, Stan. Thank you, Mike, for the opportunity. I'm looking forward to sharing my learnings, my wins, my highs, my lows, as well as learning from them to help me prepare and help me plan to make 2023 even better. So that when I focus on my health, yeah, I'm giving y'all a little preview. When I focus on my health, these are my 5 main goals. I have someone that can hold me accountable. I have someone that can help support me and guide me. Thank you, Coach Kristen. Coaching has been huge for me in 2022, doing things and breaking through mental barriers that I never would have imagined. Whoa, Lin Ho. Hi, Larry. Greetings from Malaysia. Thank you so much for tuning in, Lynn. That means so much. And shoot, I got Malaysia on my bucket list. Maybe I'll come and see you in 2023. Damn, what's going on, DZ? Spread some 2022 love into 2023. Damn, I can't wait to tee it up with you. I know you'll be there for golf and sales coming up in April. Can't wait to see you again, Dale. It's been too long. Lou, I'm grateful I met LL in West Palm Beach. The feeling is mutual, Lou. Absolute highlight of my year. Ricardo, congratulations publishing your book. Thank you so much. I'll be honest with you. There were some lows. There were some times where I just questioned myself. Can I do it? Will I be able to finish that? And that self-doubt right here in the mind, woo, in the heart, just questioning my why. What am I doing? Can I do it? Am I worthy enough? As Carson said, that journey, and reflecting back on that journey, it lets me know I can do anything. And I've got to set the bar even higher. Don't settle right here. Don't settle for good. Let's go ahead and strive to be not just great, but let's strive to be awesome, even more awesomer than you already are. Yes, you are awesome. And let's be even more awesomer. You can do it. Dale, I appreciate it. Oh, man. I'm getting old, dog. I am getting old. Coach E, great to see you. Larry, nice shirt. I learned that Nike was always right. Just do it. Yeah. Hey, Nike, I'm waiting on that sponsorship. No matter where you are and what you're doing to move forward, you need to just do it. You got to take action. So I encourage all of y'all. First of all, I say thank you. Thank you for being you. Thank you for being awesome. Thank you for taking time out of your Wednesday. I know this time between the holidays, between Christmas and New Year, things can get a little bit slow and wonky. That's cool. That's cool. But I encourage you, use this time to plan. Use this time to prepare. And if you feel up to it, take some action. People are still around. You might be surprised. You make some calls. You send some emails. You send some video, LinkedIn messages, some audio, some funny GIFs. You might be able to make a connection. I can tell you, I'm still putting in that work. We're still getting after it. So I just encourage you. I thank you. And I look forward to connecting with you, reconnecting with you in 2023, who you're going to be. So thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. Wishing you and yours a safe and a happy new year. I'll see you in 2023. Peace. Oh, that brings so much joy. Thank you so much, y'all. You don't know how much joy you bring me. I'm so appreciative. I'll see you on the flip side. Peace out. All right.